And are you a good listener?
Try to be.
What was the last thing they told you?
Oh, boy. Who knows? I listen, though.
You listen. All right. He doesn't sound like a very good listener. Hello, best friends, and welcome. It is me, Chris Bennett, and we have a juicy show for you today. It is Relationship Advice Thursday. We have juicy relationship drama, including one woman wondering if she should break up with her boyfriend because he's just not a great listener, which led to one of the funniest moments of the show. Plus, graduation ceremonies are happening all around the White Mountains, so Janine Ford and I shared some life advice for the class of 2026. We also gave away some monster truck tickets and got a very unexpected surprise gift from one of our best friends involving a brokini-wearing gnome. Yeah, you heard that right. It's one of those shows, so grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get the show started.
Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
Janine, you there?
I am here. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is a big day. It's a big week in the White Mountains, but kids all over the White Mountain are graduating high school. And today the Sholo Cougars are graduating. Yeah. My daughter Lizzie is a class of 2026 graduate.
Congratulations, Lizzie.
Yeah, so proud of her and so proud of all the great White Mountain students up here. You're all graduating, and the future is just it is very bright. It is very bright.
Very exciting. And I'll tell you what, I was astounded too at like Sholo when we had Ben marching in here the other day, that out of 207 kids in that class, every single one of them's graduating tonight. Isn't that great?
That is insane.
Yeah, every kid made it.
Very cool, yeah. And then I think tomorrow is Snowflake High School. I think they graduate, and I know Round Valley, we have Heber, Holbrook, kids all over are graduating. So congrats to them. Do you have any advice for the class of 2026? What is your advice?
Oh my gosh, just keep your chin up. It's a bright future. It's all ahead of you, and keep learning. Keep learning. Don't let this just because you've graduated right now. Make sure you're continuing your education for whatever that might be. Anything. Just keep learning your whole life. Keep learning, keep going, keep doing. And I think the sweetest song that I always play every graduation day for a lot of the kids is Tim McGraw's Humble and Kind.
That is great advice.
It'll make every parent cry.
Yep. Be humble, be kind. My advice is, treat others how you want to be treated. And you know what? Don't be afraid to go for your dreams. Like, what you're passionate about, whether you think it's going to make you money or not. I honestly believe that if you do what you love, you won't work a day in your life. Like, I don't feel like I ever have to go to work. I just feel like I'm retired, basically.
Yeah.
Because, I do what I love. I love making people laugh. I love making people smile. And just do what makes you happy, and it will benefit the world.
Yes. And sometimes if you have to, say you have a job that's not, you have your, like in my world, my dream stuff was always when I got off work, part of that, and then you would work, right? Mm-hmm. But make your work fun and keep a positive attitude. Sometimes we have to do things that they're not our absolute dream. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But make it fun, and you're kind of like, gosh, I'm getting the paycheck, I'm supporting my family, I'm doing, and I would say the same exact things I say to boys, I would say to girls, absolutely girls. Self-reliance, that's what it's all about. You have to be self-reliant, and you need to keep going with that education for sure.
All right.
That way, if you have kids too, they'll be better for it all the way around. Yes, and stay humble and kind.
It is now time for some relationship advice with our relationship advice expert, Janine Ford. All right, Janine, I'll read the story, and we'll get your advice. Here we go.
All right.
I, 29-year-old female, am debating leaving my boyfriend, 30, of 2 years because, honestly, I'm exhausted. He has been diagnosed ADHD, and I try to be patient, but we went on a trip that pushed me over the edge. We flew out for a friend's wedding, and 15 minutes before the ceremony, he realized he forgot his bow tie. So we drove around to multiple stores and missed the bride walking down the aisle. The next day, he forgot his medicine in the hotel fridge, so we had to pay to drive all the way back from the airport. Then he left his charger at at a restaurant across town and wanted our tour guide to take us back for it. I planned almost this entire vacation myself, and the one thing I asked him to handle was reserving the rental car, and he accidentally booked it under the wrong name. So I had to wake up early and go fix it, and I'm debating on just breaking up with them. Am I overreacting for wanting out? What would you do in her situation?
I feel so bad for this guy because that's me. I think that's you too. I know. There's so many of us that are ADHD now. I don't know. Maybe she slows down and just kind of thinks that, and also here's what makes me think of that. She's been with him a couple years, okay? Mm-hmm. When you fall in love with somebody, you're falling in love with who they are at that moment, okay, guys? Yeah. You don't try to change them. I hate that. Don't try to change them. And aside from, he's going to, as he starts to navigate and all that kind of stuff, maybe he'll forget less things in his keys and all those things. But he's in a different atmosphere, so it's creating more of it. So I feel for him. So either she needs to have a lot of patience, just give it a little bit more time and know when they travel, she has to kind of carry that planning part maybe.
Right.
And then, but for all the other good things that he has, she needs to look closer. But if she is a very OCD kind of a person that just can't stand somebody like us, Chris, maybe she does need to move on.
Oh, I'm so glad my wife is so patient.
Yeah.
Because I do relate to this guy.
Yeah.
I'm just all over the place, scatterbrained, but...
there's a lot of ADHD people out there, but it's now it's been tied to super, high intelligence. I like to think, yes. Mm-hmm. And we have a lot of good things going for us. I can do 17 things at once. Maybe not every one of them are going to land, but, it's like, yeah. But that's the thing, is there's so many good qualities. I'm hoping that they and my husband just laughs. He just smiles and just carries on because he's more, organized and a little bit more deliberate, and we work together perfectly. He's so calm and chill, and
opposites attract. So if you truly love him, you just got to put up with that and figure out ways to work through it. And maybe you don't truly love him, and then put on those running shoes and go.
There you go. Adidas.
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of like I just played that Teddy Swim song, The Door. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Give him the door. Yeah.
Give him the door. Okay. Awesome. All right, Janine, we love you, best friend.
Love you too, Chris. Have a good one.
You too. Bye. Good morning. It's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
Kevin.
Kevin. Holy moly. Kevin, do you have us on speed dial or something?
I've been waiting.
Oh, he's been waiting. Ooh, nice. Well, you are going to win 4 tickets to the Monster Truck Tour Saturday at 1:30 p.m. All you have to do is be my bonus relationship advice expert. Are you feeling like a competent relationship advice expert this morning?
I can certainly try.
All right, here we go, Kevin. Here's the story. My fiancé and I talked about getting engaged this year, so I knew a proposal was coming. I never needed anything huge or expensive. I just wanted something thoughtful that felt separate from any other special occasion. Recently, for my birthday, I planned a dinner and a burlesque show that I really wanted to see. I made the reservations, planned the night, and honestly had an amazing time. Then, after dessert, my fiancé proposed in the middle of the show. I said yes, but deep down I felt disappointed. One of the things I asked was not to combine the proposal with my birthday, and he had later admitted he only decided to do it the night before because we were already dressed up. Now, people keep asking how he proposed, and I feel guilty because I'm struggling to sound excited telling the story. Do I tell him I was disappointed, or do I just keep this to myself forever? What's your advice for her?
I don't know. I mean, I would say something because you don't want to keep that built up in that relationship. You always resent him for it.
Yeah, but there's nothing he can do about it now, and it's just...
Yeah?
Yeah, but she should just...
He should have listened.
Yeah, well, he's a dude. Dudes don't listen very well, and, he probably just felt it in the moment, and he's like, oh, this would be great, and I should do it. I don't know. I almost feel like she should probably keep it to herself, but you're probably right. That's probably not healthy. But so if she does bring it up to him, how does he fix this?
I mean, there's no fixing it. You just got to tell him that, hey, man, you didn't listen.
You didn't listen. Maybe he could re-propose to her?
I don't know about that. I mean, she should also, I feel like she should just be like, all right, it is what it is. It happened. But, gotta listen a little bit more.
All right. Listen, how well are you married, Kevin?
No.
Are you
happily with the same person forever?
And are you a good listener?
Try to be.
What was the last thing they told you?
Oh, boy. Who knows? I listen, though.
You listen.
Probably good night.
Say, I'm a good listener. What was the last thing she told you? Who knows? Well, Kevin,
shake your head.
Kevin, you don't have to worry about listening at the Monster Truck event Saturday at 1:30 p.m. May 30th because it's just going to be too loud with all the action going on. You just won 4 tickets to the Monster Truck event Saturday at 1:30 p.m. What station hooked you up?
92.5.
You know it. Arr! Good morning. It's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
It's your best friend, the Gonzalez family.
Oh, the Gonzalez family. Braylon, Tori, Jessica, and Fernando. Jessica, what is your advice for our last relationship advice where the lady didn't know whether she should tell her fiancé she didn't like his proposal or she should take it to her grave?
I would take it to your grave. I mean, if he put in the extra step and did it in front of a whole bunch of strangers and a whole big show crowd, that takes some courage.
Yeah, I'm not a big in-public proposal guy. How were you proposed to?
Well, it depends. On the first time Fernando proposed to me, it was in the Kmart parking lot where we met.
Aww.
And he acted like he forgot something in the trunk, but he couldn't find it, so he asked me to come help him, and he pulled out a ring.
Oh, that's beautiful. And then
the second time was just a conversation on the front porch.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, sweet. Well, what can I do you for this morning?
Well, first, I haven't called in forever, and I wanted to say good morning, and I'm so happy that your weekend was successful with the party with the Brew crew, and I'm sad I didn't make it, but I'm really proud of you. You've come a long way.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate all the support from everyone. It's just been awesome, and 6 more years, baby.
Yeah, and then the other thing was, I might sound like a stalker, but I'm in your parking lot because I have your surprise I wanted to give you on Saturday.
Ooh, all right. Coming up next, we're going to find out what the surprise is coming up next. All right, I just got the gift from Jessica and the Gonzalez family, and it is a gnome in a brokini. Holy moly. And it's funny, the gnome kind of looks like our best friend Joe G. Hop on our Facebook Live if you want to see this awesome figurine that I got from the Gonzalez family. Thank you so much, best friends. All right, best friends, that's going to do it for today's episode of the Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends. Huge thanks to everyone who called in, gave relationship advice, shared graduation wisdom for the class of 2026, and hung out with us this morning. Congratulations again to Kevin from Lakeside for winning those Monster Truck tickets. And thank you to Jessica and the Gonzalez family for making my day with a brokini-wearing gnome. If you enjoyed the show, please follow, subscribe, leave a review, and share the podcast with a best friend. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning with our Country Climb Star of the Week. Until then, I'm Chris Bennett reminding you to be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and don't be a jerk.